In the Regnal factory. The old man 2 years ago.
Hey, here we go. Here we go back.
Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred.
She encouraged that booty.
And you opted for vengeance.
And Raiden's
My hips are moving on their own.
And Raiden's revengeance.
Orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a wrench in your plans, ain't I?
I wonder now.
It's a bit of a wrench in her plans, if you caught my drift.
All our misfortune was
The wrench is rather irregular shape.
just a part of their project?
Oh, wait, he shot her?
That's it. Ocelot, roll d20 for badass.
Apparently logic doesn't work on Ocelot.
How could...
Kicking logic to the curb and doing the impossible.
Wait.
You have nothing that we didn't give.
Row, fight the government.
Government
What?
came and shot my baby.
Goddamn government!
Government.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you?
Because she was too damn sexy.
Magic, or some new age mumbo jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
In other words,
Your Dead
magnets.
Cell comrades loved your
Water,
foreign husband.
fire, air, dirt, fucking magnets.
We needed a
How do they
pathetic
work?
wretch like you to keep them focused.
The Avatar, master of all the
You were our
magnets.
puppet all along, just like Olga.
This is, oh my, so,
No.
okay, about to say.
You were handing it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you.
It was originally supposed to be
Your
Hamlet, but well,
self-indulgence,
shit
absorbed in
happened.
your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I had to hide the embarrassing photos at the Christmas party.
Wanted to?
Thought I got her in the heart.
Apparently she's not dead. Maybe I should fire again. Oh, thank God that didn't hit me.
It missed.
Do you know the power of this mustache, young lady?
Your heart's on the right.
That is cool. Huh?
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural.
Oh, you heard it.
Only
Ocelot confirmed
cutting-edge
it.
Technology.
It's really horrible replacement.
Bastard.
As we saw what happened with Ames. He's getting into his mech. That does not look phallic at all.
Looks quite flaccid, but how's that work?
Bang-a-lang
Have
time.
a fire without erecting.
Hey, Ray. Hey, yeah, B-boy. Still alive. Gonna go head on out. My name's Ray Ray. Call me up. Peace out. Now I want the theme from Free Willy playing as he leaps off this arsenal here.
Good.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise. Just try.
Okay, this looks awesome. Okay, that was pretty friggin' cool.
Yep.
Where's the Otacon when you need him? Oh my gosh, something like Japanese enemies. Okay. This woman's still standing. Okay, you don't have psychic powers. You can stop that.
Fortune!
You idiot!
Is that the name of her
Get the hell away
stand?
from there!
Oh my god, Fortune's the name of her stand.
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward.
Fame and fortune.
It's all the
That would be a
payload
badass
really
stand combo.
Die.
Those do not look like nice missiles.
Yeah.
Hey, the Patriots are giving us fireworks. Oh.
Everybody down!
Good thing Snake's a master of dodging. By standing still. What the hell is she doing that? This is some Psycho Mantis bullshit.
They really are recycling bosses.
Impossible.
How is she doing that? That's pretty freaking amazing. And I love how they're not even using nanomachines to explain it this time, because that's just miracles.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson.
Can't hear you, Nass is
daughter
talking
of a
to me.
proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Joke's on you, there is no heaven.
Shh, it's not the time.
Fine. May that booty rest in peace. So, are you gonna, like, aim for us? Oh, crap, he's aiming for us. Snake, do something.
No!
Uh-oh, what? How do I hand? How does he hand? Arthritis?
My only regret is that I have bonitis.
Rheumatism.
Carpal tunnel, bro.
What the hell happened?
Jacking off too hard to my master plan.
What happened?
It's standing like a human. Oh my god.
What?
Liquid!
God damn it.
I've been waiting for this! It can't be!
Swag.
Liquid's back.
I've been
Does this
inside
even explain
this all
nanomachines?
along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
Sir, you are an arm.
His soul
You are not
lives on-
Nightmare, you're an arm.
I was Nightmare
The
all
sleeper in the arm
along,
of a
Snake.
Patriot spy. It was you 2 years ago? Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all,
This is weird.
It's a good twist ending, considering we've gone like, no, I'm the real bad guy. No, I'm the real bad guy.
It was Ocelot's arm the whole time.
where they are? How?
No,
think
now
I
alone
chose
time
Ocelot
is
as my
useless.
But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you.
Hey,
There's
all,
room for
all
only
three
one
snakes are there.
snake and one big
Send
boss.
me your address so I can send the Christmas cards.
Time to say goodbye.
How do tentacles even fire missiles anyway? Where are they coming from?
Energy.
Tentacles are attached to his chest.
Maybe it's his spirit energy.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Holy crap.
Liquid, stop this thing. Hey, Snake, you coming?
Maybe I am. Oh, this is going to be one hell of an underwater boss fight. I have done it, father. I have finally made it to America. And he sticks the landing.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
Well, you got my vote.
America?
Just talking about freedom, you know. So I get the voters.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack,
That's the point,
it's
Raiden.
not power I want.
Oh, never mind. It's not the point.
What I
Ignore what I
wanted to
said
take
previously.
back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
Wait, he's
The
a civil
founding
rights?
principles
Yeah.
of this country.
I like this guy.
Everything.
The homosexuals
is about
will be
wiped
able
out
to
by the
marry
digital
Raiden.
censorship.
Nah, they never allow this guy in.
Listen to me. We're all born with an
But to be
expiration.
fair, he does pull off an eye patch very well, and he is a war veteran.
Yeah.
Life is nothing
Just
but
might be able to
grace
pull
period
it.
For turning the best of our
And on top of that,
genetic
he's
material
part,
into
you know,
the
he's a
next
copy of
generation.
the big boss. So they would like him. He's a
The
patriot.
data of life is parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy.
Don't you get it? This country was built on a river of
We
blood.
brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father.
Oh, yeah,
with
look
the
at him.
ability
He
to
can pronounce
reproduce
all the French all
conveniently and carry
fancily.
out.
Did you say lays?
What is our
No.
legacy if we cannot pass the
Okay, it's just I heard an S there.
proof of our existence?
And then I was like, no!
of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
You can't prove that.
Are we playing Assassin's Creed again?
Don't remind me how that
All I
series
want
is
is to be
dislodged.
remembered by other people, by history.
I haven't played the third one yet.
The Patriots are trying to protect their
Apparently it's not that great.
their own interests by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy.
I'm sorry, my vocabulary is too low to understand this conversation.
Yours
But the
is?
Patriots
How do you
will
think I
deny
feel?
Even that.
I couldn't talk for the last few parts because of all
I
the
will
crazy crap
triumph
going
over
on.
the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
And then we're gonna take loads of tea and throw that shit straight in the Boston Harbor.
No, America, don't do it!
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
Oh god, you again.
Possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
I can see that.
Over the past 200 years, a kind
got
of
skulls.
consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution.
I refuse to believe anything can evolve out of the White House of
We are the
Congress.
very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone
Wait,
hope
that would
to
make me a
eliminate us?
that would make me a
As
creationist
long
in
as
politics.
this nation
Oh
exists,
god.
So will we.
Cut the crap. If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Stop censoring my
Don't be
nitpicks.
silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
Now you shut up,
The
bitch.
mapping of the human genome was completed early this century.
Looks like you got a date.
As a result,
the back of my
the
hand.
evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records
Rules
our
of
lives,
nature!
through words, pictures,
Okay, you can't do it
symbols,
right here.
From tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history
So
is,
the
Jack.
Patriots are more than less a culmination of all the world's history and archives.
Preserved in all its triteness, never fading.
How does that result in a consciousness?
Rumors
It's like a
about
primordial
petty
ooze, they
issues,
said.
misinterpretations,
Yeah, but that just
slang.
sounds like a big library.
No, it sounds like a big library. It was, but however they implemented AIs with all of the
Only
world's
slow down
history.
social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right.
History, genes, culture, everything the human,
Are you
you know,
telling me
humans
it's
have
not?
done
You're being
has
silly.
been
What
given
you're
to an
supposed to do
AI
is
and
not
has
to
begun to
control
form its
content,
own
but to
consciousness
create
based off what
context.
it's learned.
Create context.
The
Like that.
digital society
Create
furthers
context.
human flaws and
Oh, it's
selectively
all
rewards
about
development
context,
of
isn't it, with you
convenient
people?
half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights
Yeah,
of
talk about double
criminals
standards and
more
shit.
respect
Damn.
for the privacy of their
Kojima knows all about this.
Although there are
Humanely
people
murder.
suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
victims. Be nice to other people.
God damn it, Kojima, stop talking about your liberal agenda.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
Just like evolution.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate. in
I'm
the
actually
sandbox
really
of
invested
political
in this now.
correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can.
This is why I hate discussions about ethics, because the first thing my lecturer does is say, "Don't worry, nobody's wrong." Well, I think everyone should be murdered then.
But a whimper.
Since I can't be wrong.
But you can't be right either.
Responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out
Uh-oh.
to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass
See,
on.
this is the importance of context, people. God, now I'm saying it!
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
Uh-oh.
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
God, I'm starting to feel
Another
depressed by this
possibility
logic.
that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it?
That's
Would you
logic,
prefer that
right?
someone else tell
I
you?
took it in college.
Explain it to him.
Jack,
I
you're
think more
simply
people need to
best,
take that class.
And you got there all
No,
by
common sense needs to be a
yourself.
class.
They call it critical thinking, but no one takes it seriously, even the teachers, so it doesn't work.
Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashion, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something
Well,
else.
it kind of is
It's not
everybody
my
else's fault that I'm getting
it's
screwed
not
over.
your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order
Oh,
to
I saw
make
that movie, An
yourself
Inconvenient
feel
Truth.
Leaving behind in an instant the
It was,
so-called truth
informative.
you once embraced.
better. Should someone
This
like
is quite
that
inconveniently
decide
enjoyable.
What is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be
What
free.
freedom?
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
In the age of digitized...
I like that idea. Can I have that potential, please?
More power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought, human behavior?
Judgment call.
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays.
Except Gilgamesh's stash of money in the Gate of Babylon. He still can't count
You
it
fell
all.
in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
Oh boy.
That's just a bunch of words.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake.
Hey, I failed the
It is a
mission.
method, a protocol that
No,
creates
no, no.
the
You made the
circumstances
decision.
to make you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Can't help but feel like
What you experienced. was
Colonel's the
final
big bully
test
and
of
Rose
its
is the person who leans
That's
around the back and
crazy.
goes, yeah.
It's like America and Great Britain against the world.
Is the key to
Yeah,
their
exactly.
supremacy. The objective of this
I'm
exercise
gonna deck you in the
is to
schnoz.
establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
Wait, what? Shadow Moses was planned too?
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We
I would
chose
prefer the
that
fancy
background
setting.
because
Maybe
of
it
its
got more
extreme
bitches in it.
circumstances. It was an
And maybe it'll be
optimal
OP.
test for S3's
Hey
crisis
girl,
management
tell me what's your Final
If
Fantasy.
the mind could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Well, I've always wanted to try Unbirth.
Oh, awesome.
Have fun with that.
Right. There are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
Because I was the
It was
shittiest.
because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past.
Oh, that works too.
All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do
Just like
whatever
an
you
internet
like.
troll
See only
does.
the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Well, more like those people who say something stupid, then when confronted say,
You refuse
lol, I
to
was just
see me for
trolling
what
you.
I was.
You fell for
I
it.
lied
You're
to
a, you know what you
but
are,
I
Raiden.
wanted to be
You're a
kind.
fan of
You
Sword Art
pretended to be
Online.
understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me.
Then he would
The
have
only
preferred a
time you
fancy
did
setting.
was when I
Hell,
gave you
I
no
would have liked to
choice
be in
but
Sword
do
Art Online
so.
if it meant that happened to me.
Not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim
But-
that it was for my sake, that feeling was
But what
nowhere
about all
to be
those
seen.
letters I wrote to
In the
Princess
end,
Celestia
everything was
in
for
my
your
studies
sake.
on
I
friendship?
was never part of the picture.
My life is a lie.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? but not anymore, thanks to you.
Oh my
Your
God,
persona,
Emma.
experience,
Even in the grave, you
triumph,
piss
and
me
defeat
off.
Are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise.
Oh, eat me.
Raiden, take Solidus down.
Wait, what? I can't not obey that because, well, I'm gonna... Hey, you set this up to where I couldn't refuse.
Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals
Oh my
from your
God.
nanomachines means the death
The
of
Patriots really got all their bases covered.
Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Crap!
Rose, does she actually exist?
You'll never
Of
know.
course I do, Jack. You have to believe.
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
I feel like crap now.
Jack,
Oh, wait, were you done with that 30-minute conversation you were having in your head? Okay, I
my
politely
clone
waited
brothers
for
and
you.
I are called monsters.
I remember when I played this game. Around this part of the game, I thought, oh, it's about to be over. Then another hour passed.
But still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival.
So you're saying this is rules of nature?
By the way, Jack,
Come on, Ryan, just take the hit. Solidus is
I
so
was the
cool.
one who killed your parents.
Oh, now you are so dying.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil.
Yeah, the devil and I
I
were
am your
real
foster
great
father
bros
and
back
your
then.
worst
Not the
enemy.
super devil, though.
Why?
He was 6
Because
inches
I
taller,
needed
rode a
to know
motorcycle, and
whether
had a
we were
jar
really
that, you
someone
know,
else's
of
creation.
marmalade that caused people to commit adultery.
We're repeating
Didn't want that in my
history,
army.
Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that
Solidus will
bound them to
not
him.
rest
Unless
until
you
we're
kill
all
me and
raping
face
gay,
your past,
aborted fetuses.
you will
Do you
never
want
escape.
that man
You'll
for
stay
your
in the endless
president?
loop, your own double helix.
Crap. So
It's
just
time
like
we were both
Snake and
free.
Liquid, I have to take down my own father figure I was created from. Do I get to be ever original? Wait till 2018, Raiden. Is that you, Ghost of Kojima?
And then suddenly, the true enemy in Metal Gear Solid is higher than the Patriots. It is the Kojima World Order.
Oh my god. Kojima World Order is here to eliminate all stupidity. Starting with the dark side of Phil.
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex and throughout the neural network they form.
I want a game of this now. Oh my god, I can't block. Ho! Hey, thanks, conveniently placed pigeons.
Brace yourself.
Americans, Weeaboo mode, activate.
Get my body armor. This is totally like The Last Samurai. Except I'm not a crazy Scientologist.
Don't forget, he's also short.
I don't think Raiden's really short.
It's not who I was saying.
Oh yeah. It's like 5'11".
5'11's actually really tall.
Oh, okay, I should have played that one. Oh, whoa!
Nice.
Okay, I gotta... Okay, he has a second move. Got him.
Sweet. Missiles.
Oh, yeah, fake out. Oh, he got me that time. Here he goes jetting off.
Look off the edge, look off the edge.
Yes! Now that is a good finish. It's just like the scotch I had last night. Oh god. Hey, that's exactly how I finished too.
You might want to see the doctor.
Only with... It's time for your examination.
Yeah, the problem with doctors is they always overcharge you.
I'm ready to charge. I need a real doctor.
No, don't do it, you have so much to live for.
Aww.
Liberty!
That was conveniently well timed. Now I want people to see this and say Raiden is not as badass as Snake.
It's gonna be tough order to fill. It's gonna be a
What?
tough order to fill. It's not like... It's like, yeah, of course he is. It's just, okay, what's he gonna do?
I love how there's no one around in this city.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It makes me feel really paranoid.
Yeah, just before we got here, Godzilla attacked.
Speaking of which, you want to go see Godzilla, the new movie, when it comes out? You gonna go see
Yeah,
it?
probably.
God damn, that looks so fucking awesome. What the? Okay. Oh. Oh, police. Ignore the androgynous anime character.
People carry on with their lives like nothing happened.
You know what the sad thing is? That actually seems believable.
No one quite knows who or what they are.
Snake? I thought you dove in the
The
ocean.
memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't
Right,
matter
and
they
if you
were
knew
real
how
or
great
not.
a swimmer
That's
I
not the
was, you'd
point.
understand why I was the boss's son.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality.
Oh, don't you lie
Most
to me.
of what they call real is actually fiction. What you
Cite
think
your
you see
sources, please.
is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Snake, Snake, you don't have
What
any,
am I supposed to believe
sources for your paper.
What am I going to
Your
leave
thesis
behind
is
when I'm
lacking.
through?
We can tell other people about having faith.
Church!
What we had faith in.
Signs that tell
What we
us.
found important enough to fight for.
Our everyday
It's
life
not
and
whether
job.
you were right or wrong,
And ponies.
but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The
God damn it! So it's not really a liberal
Come
agenda.
to think of it.
It's fucking theocracy! God fucking damn it!
Don't obsess with words so much.
Hey, pal, it's something
Find
different from
behind
your
the words,
country.
Then decide. You can
I wasn't
find
saying
your
it was!
and your own future.
You just got tired of putting up with it, didn't you?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time.
You know, your father,
Everything you felt, thought
who you
about
fell in
during
love
this mission
with,
is
your
yours.
commanding
And what you
officer,
decide to do with
me.
it is your choice.
Well, you get the idea.
Start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you
I'm
to
gonna
decide.
become a cyborg
It's up
ninja.
to you.
That's stupid, right? That'll never happen.
I'm gonna become a robot stripper scientist.
By the way, what is
Damn, that
that?
sounds hot. Well,
Dog tags.
You're a dog of the military. Just like those goddamn alchemists.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
America!
What about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put
Hell
a
if I
transmitter
know.
on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Liquid always
But I have a
adjusts
feeling they
to
gave
its
Ocelot a
container.
bogus location to begin with.
yeah.
Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
Sweet!
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
God damn it, Snake.
This
Why don't you ever
virus
trust
is coded
me?
to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
Well, more like people. But you get the
People
idea.
you need to talk to.
I got things to see and people to do.
Oh my.
Well, at least I got a sword out of it.
And, oh my god, she's real. I knew I wasn't crazy. I think. Hey, notice how the boat that crashed ended up reuniting Jack and Rose, unlike the Titanic?
Considering how tragic this story's been so far, that's actually quite good.
Metal Gear Solid 2, too deep for you. No, actually, that's Gurren Lagann.
Shh! Don't tell people.
What's wrong?
I need to take their money first. Like all people preaching.
Nothing. Can I ask you something?
Can
Who
I
am
bang you?
really?
Oh,
I
look at that
wouldn't
too.
know. But we're going to find out together.
He now has to
aren't we?
deal with the fact that she's not anything like he thought, and so this relationship might just end.
She's nothing. He's nothing like anything she thought. She didn't know about his past as, you know,
What I am,
a
okay?
child, you know, soldier.
Yeah, but to be fair, his interactions were still genuine despite that, whereas hers were just all entirely made up.
And she's preggers.
Well, guess you fucked then, Raiden. So much for choices.
Snake!
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
Congratulations, Raiden.
That's
You'd
it.
find this out after the mission. It's nice to have a heartwarming ending for Metal Gear.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He
Nanomachines.
said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy.
And
We'll
smooth
tell them
jazz.
everything
Oh
together.
god, it's so smooth!
I can't take it.
Slip it right out of this chair!
Your ears.
I love how he said our sorrow and our joy. Now, if you remember who the sorrow is, and you remember who the joy is, the sorrow was, yeah, and ended up being Boss's lover, and Boss from Metal Gear Solid 3 was actually the joy. I'm sorry, man, this is a Kojima game. You're gonna find references you never thought you found the first time.
References to things that haven't happened.
I love how I would laugh if all those people were standing like, they're like, what's this dead guy doing here? Oh my god, everybody, it is over. Oh my god. This game is still one of my favorites of all time in terms of characterization, story, gameplay, and just Raiden in general.
Yeah, I like Raiden, although that's mostly due to the fact that I didn't play this game when it first came out, so I wasn't rage quitting due to character switch. But Raiden being there is very important to the entire theme of the game.
The whole point of it is not to pass along an identical Snake, but it's to create your own self. That was the whole point of Raiden being there.
Yeah, many people think of these games as a bit too pseudo-intellectual, and I think they're really thought out.
I do, because Kojima, I will say, the guy is a freaking genius when it comes to... Kojima actually established that all of his games are in the same universe. So I called it on Zone of the Enders. I called it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's been known for a little while.
I want a game, like you said, when you said I want a game, you would want a game that bridges Metal Gear and Zone of the Enders.
Yeah, just like, now pilot the Metal Gear JoJo.
Raiden being the first legendary pilot. It's just his AI that's piloting it, because he's more machine than he is human.
No, just I don't think you got the call for it because you didn't pick it up, but there is a reference at the end of this game where they talk about the plane that the Japanese used that was called Raiden, but the Americans called it Jack.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like the very beginning.
Yeah, maybe they should just add one of those robots from Zone of the Enders, call it Raiden, but other people call it Jack.
We're gonna have to sit through this a little bit. We can cut out the cutscenes because there's always those ending cuts, that secret ending like all Metal Gear games have, and I wish I could skip it.
Why?
Or we could we could actually just talk through this because I wouldn't mind just God, that smooth jazz.
Good thing I'm standing up, or I'll slip out the chair again.
Hey Glass, what do you think about the smooth jazz? My cat. I love how my cat is always silent when I'm recording. Never mind.
He knows when to shut the fuck up.
I think he heard you. Konami school? Oh my god, there's a Konami school.
Let's go to it. Maybe it's just like those webcomics where Solid Snake is one of the people finding love on the football field. Yep, there's some steps.
Is that Donna Burke? It sounds like Donna Burke. I don't think it is, though.
Probably is, considering this is probably her entire career.
Shadow Moses, The Best Is Yet to Come, Snake Eater.
The sins never die.
Yeah, Sins of the Father. Words that kill.
And also the Peace Walker.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah, it was her in Peace Walker. I don't know what song. I think she did a song in Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm not sure if she did or not. Demo music composed by. I love how they said demo music.
We passed out music to see what people thought. It was genuinely positive feedback.
Voiceover, Chris Zimmerman, dialogue mixer. God, I just love the music from Metal Gear. I'm gonna say it again. If there are two franchises that I will... I want to say three, but there are two franchises that I love to no end just because of how deep they are in terms of references and their messages and their meanings. It's Devil May Cry, the original, and Metal Gear Solid. Just two game franchises that I can never let go because of how great they are in terms of, just...
Yeah.
Mikami and Kamiya knew what they were doing with that work.
And once you get to Revengeance, you realise that even though different hands on it, they still bring back a lot of these themes.
The idealism and everything.
Well, they even bring back mentioning meme theory.
Especially meme theory, and that was a humongous callback to Metal Gear Solid 4 and 2. Real-life footage photographer, Konami Corporation, Rui Naito. Game footage source, Metal Gear 1987 called it Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid Virtual Reality Simulators. Executive producer, Kyle Cooper. But yeah, what you said about the whole meme theory, and I love how Monsoon was an interesting callback to that, and I really wish they would have expanded on his character a little bit more.
Yeah, he really didn't do much.
The fact that he grew up similarly to Raiden, but he was on the opposite end of the spectrum, is just one of those things I love in terms of story. It's literally, it's kind of I like to call it like the Luffy or Blackbeard or the Dante and Virgil idealism, in that they both had similar backgrounds and they endured just as much hardships as one another. But the choices they made at the end of that little fork in the road just set them almost opposite of each other.
Yep.
It's like both Dante and Virgil grew up in a living hell, making their lives miserable, and yet Dante found a reason to continue on, while Virgil, he found a reason to continue on. And at the same time, both of their reasoning was literally out of love. And I just... I can't wait to do that game series again. And we're reaching the end. KonamiJapan.com. it would be hilarious. You see some credits at the very bottom, like they just suddenly come up. It'd be like, psych, those are fake out credits.
Konami Japan West.
Uh-oh.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes.
Ah,
You
shit.
can leave behind much more than just DNA.
Here it is.
Through
I can leave behind a couple of corpses too.
literature and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for.
I'm pretty sure that if you're going to pass on some anger, you need to get some classes for that.
We need to pass the torch. And let our
My
children
God, I'm not
read
gonna,
our
you know, I'm not gonna be one of
messy
these
and
Metal
sad
Gear
history by its
butthurt
light.
fans that mad that Keith Sutherland's voicing
We
the
have
new
all the
Snake.
magic of the digital age
I can
to do that.
Well, he's not voicing he's voicing Big Boss later on in his years. And you know what? I can actually understand the change in his voice.
Yeah, I don't mind it so
Because,
much.
you know,
Species may rule over this planet.
it's again, David Hayter does an amazing job, and he said if
But
given
we
the
still have the
opportunity,
responsibility
he
to
would have
leave
continued
what
on, but he
traces of
couldn't.
life we
But I'm
can.
still not gonna be. I'm gonna give it a
Building the
chance because
future
first
and
off,
keeping the
it's
past
again,
alive
it's the Big
are one
Boss
and the
getting
same
old.
thing.
It happens during the Gulf War, so you know some shit has happened.
Haters gonna hate.
Oh my God, Metal Gear!
Look at that liberty. Look at all that Sons of Liberty.
We're the sons of that liberty. That liberty.
That liberty that came from France.
Snake.
Oh, shush.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Just a lot of yaoi porn.
Of course. It
Damn it,
contains
Emma.
the personal data of 12 people.
What?
There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
Oh shit.
What the hell?
So after that, people must have thought that when 3 came out, they kind of been like, wait, you're not going to continue that bit?
Yeah.
That
Playtime,
annoyed
8
people.
hours, 35 minutes. I saved 22 times. I continued. I died, 25
Jesus.
times. I derped. Alert modes 27 times. That's not bad.
Yes, okay.
Persons 102 killed. New record!
Good. Look at them rations.
I was hungry.
You're eating like a person with low blood sugar.
You know what? Let's go. You know what I'm gonna just do just to have some more salt in the wound real quick. I'm gonna put my stats next to Darkside Phil's. Hey, can we do it right now? Okay, we're doing it right now. And you cut right there. You put Darkside Phil's stats right there, and suddenly the song from Dido happens with Eminem rapping, and it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. This has been JoJo Madara and Fala Demon, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the Metal Gear Solid 2 Let's Play, and anything you would like to say, Paolo, before we head on out?
No, because I never prepare for these kind of things. Seeya maybe later at some point. I won't be involved in many things.
Don't you still have the Let's Play going on with Spirits, though?
Well, yeah. Just nothing on this
So-
channel for a while, most likely.
Rainbow... we were still doing Let's Watches, so your ass is still getting dragged into some shit.
My poor virgin eyes.
Captain N! Everybody, this has been the Rainbow Factory, signing out. You all have a good night, and by the way, Raiden's still better than Snake. Yeah!